Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here been ready for this clash since early this morning. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. Broncos will boot it away to start the game. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Oregon State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
From the gun, the running back has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Boise State Broncos offense will go to work for the first time. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. On the run, it's Hawkins. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. They go to the draw. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the single back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Boise State 3, Oregon State 0.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Coming after it. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Split backs here. Running back goes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Steps away to find some room. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And we're even here in the first. After that latest answer ties things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The run from the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Discards a man. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. Tackled immediately after the catch. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Got a man, it's Meadows. Nowhere to move. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown Broncos! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running toward the tape. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. 1st down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. How many games do you see turn on a mishandled punt in the snow? Not this time. Fair catch is made. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got the back in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The play action fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. the gun, the inside give. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Dances away to buy time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Between the uprights, it's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's John.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Oregon State 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. He's going to pass. Using the quick game. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Second down coming up. Got his man downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Into the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. Man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
The Beavers will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Flips it out in the flat. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Leaves it with the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Beavers moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Beavers get enough for the 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Beavers have moved it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tipped ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon State!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to run it in. Tripped up for the tackle.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send up that offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this will be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You've got to get it back.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick pass on the fly motion. Across the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Beavers are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he's trying to pay off this red zone chance. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. He'll come out throwing on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing third and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
A loss of 4 yards on the play. Now, a 4th down.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, how did you make that move? All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Broncos are flying down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback now breaking the field. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Keeps the legs moving. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Now the toss. At the 45 on his way. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man down the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Power football with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Snags it down the right side. And he's running in the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Well, so much for just relying on the running game in the snow after that big play.
And you know, you always hear the offenses say, I have the advantage. I know where I'm going when the weather's not great. The snow, no problem. Push the ball down the field. Nice pitch and catch with the inclement weather.
And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Boise State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Number 87.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work. And how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw. Quickly complete. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon State, 18.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's on the 18, it's 2nd down and 9. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw it again. This time he's got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Working on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. and they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Going deep. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And they spike it to stop the clock. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Now the play fake. Takes a shot. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? I want to go for it. It's your decision.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He is in there. The 2-point conversion gives them the lead. And what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Meadows. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.